Hello. Now we want to start drawing something. And we're going to start with something basic, a rectangle. And so to draw a rectangle, we're going to actually get out of here for a second. We don't want to print event anymore. We want to do pygame.draw.rect. That's how we start it. So we start pygame, we're going to draw, and it's a rect. And we want this to be inside the while true loop. So it reads it. Now there's different things that this needs. First, it needs a surface that it wants to put it on. And we have a surface right here. We just didn't call it anything. Some people call this, there's actually many things that people call it. I like to just call it something basic like surface with a lowercase s. All right, once we have our surface, then we define our color. Our color needs to be in a tuple, so it needs to be in parentheses. Let's make it 0 to 55, 0. So we're using RGB values. So 0 red, it's all green, and no blue. Then we need the rectangle coordinates, and there are four things that make up the rectangle coordinates. First, we need the xy, so let's just do this at 40, 200. And then we need a length and a width. Let's make it 100 by 10. And let's just run this. I don't know if this will show up actually. Let's see if it does. And the anticipation? No, it didn't show up. That's what I was thinking. What we need to do once we run this is do pygame.display.update. You want this to be at the bottom of your code all the time, so that each time it loops through this, it updates the code. Now when we run this, it should draw our green rectangle right there. And you see we went 40 to the right, 200 units down. And it starts in that upper left-hand corner. And then it's going to be 100 by 10. So I want you to take this and play around with the numbers. See what happens when you change this value or these values or either of those. Also change these. So they have to be somewhere between 0 and 255. But if we do let's do 200 and then 255, you can see what happens. There it goes. So play around with them and see what you come up with.